You may think, judging from the title, that I'm trying to tell you to hide your individuality, or that I'm trying to tell you to be something you're not. No, I'm not. A lot of people, for some reason, associate being, basic or ordinary or normal to be something bad, when in actuality it's not a bad thing at all. Our society tries to tell you to be different while at the same time trying to tell you to not be too different, or you're just weird. I'm just do you understand how this is strange, right?
I don't like.
A lot of people seem to assume that being ordinary or basic means that you're copy and paste like everybody else. That's not what it is. Copy and paste means you don't have really a sense of self, and you just follow anything that anyone else does. You don't have any identity, you don't have any real personality. People don't really realize what ordinary means, I feel, and when you call them ordinary, average, or basic, they take it as, oh, that's an insult, because I'm not basic. I am different. I'm not like the other people, okay? I have some pizzazz in me. No one said you didn't. No one said you didn't. I just feel like it's quite sad. It's honestly quite sad how people just don't even know what that word means and how it applies to themselves. Most people, if we're gonna be honest, most people are quote unquote average, basic, ordinary. Most people are gonna fit under that category, whether you like it or not.
I don't like.
So let me explain what normal, ordinary, average mean, right? Okay, basically what are seen as the common traits in a certain culture or society are what is considered normal. So basically it's like a generalization. Essentially, that's what it is. It generalizes the entire society or culture or group of people, wherever it is. Normal is something that is extremely broad as a result of this. Since it's just a generalization, right? Generalizations are general. They're not something that's very specific. And normal changes depending on the group of people that you're around or who you hang out with. There are some things that I do that are obviously not considered normal, depending on where I am, obviously, and depending on what you're talking about in the society or in a certain subculture or whatnot. And then there are some other things that I do that are considered very normal in a lot of cultures and societies, like breathing. That's normal. So it's not exactly a bad thing to be normal or average or ordinary, because it's just basically you just tend to fit most of the common traits that are common within your society or culture, whoever that may be.
I don't like.
I feel like this section is going to be very short, maybe 30 seconds or something like that. But regardless of whether or not you are average or different, why does that matter? Okay, if you're basic, embrace your basicness. Okay, embrace it. Okay, it's nothing to be ashamed of. How is that embarrassing that a lot of the things that you do are common? or a lot of the things that you watch or listen to and whatnot. How is that embarrassing that that's a common thing to do? And how is it also embarrassing to enjoy things that are very niche or things that are not very mainstream? That's also fine. It's okay to be either. Not one is better than the other one. Both are good. Both are fine. And both are peachy keen.
I don't like them.
The truth of the matter is that we are all different people. No two people are going to be exactly the same. There's going to be something different, whether it's their fashion, the things that they consume, their values, etc., personality. A lot of things contribute. The thing is that we're all very complex individuals that have a lot of things going on in our minds and stuff like that, and we all have individuality. Like I said, ordinary is a generalization. Normal is a generalization. Okay? It's just really cringy when people try to force being different, but then I can also understand why you would want to force to be different, because society tells you, well, you should be different because you're just basic and you're just like everyone else. Like, but like, what? And then when you are different, people make fun of you because it's like, oh, you're trying too hard, or they're just like, you're just weird. You're weird as hell. And not the good kind of weird. Like, I remember people told me, like, to, like, growing up, people always kind of me because I wasn't very conventional, you know? I always dressed in pink all the time. I still liked a lot of shows that were meant for tweens when I wasn't a tween. So a lot of people just kind of looked at me like, she's weird. She's a little bit something up in there, something up in there. Like, but no, it's just, this is just how I am. I am. Okay? Like, I'm just like this. That's just how it is.
Ladies and gentlemen, we got him.